all gets legit.
Legit.
Now it's legit.
Oh, wait. Wait, are we going to start? Okay.
So, greetings, everyone, and welcome to our podcast, your new favorite podcast. I know it, Bowling Through Albums by Vinyl Hunger, the YouTube channel for everything vinyl. We're here to shine a spotlight on albums that we believe belong in your record collection. Today's topic of conversation is Panic at the Disco. I don't know why I did it that way.
Woo!
With their debut, A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. I am your host, Harvey, and with me, as always, I've got Sammie.
Hello.
And Dino.
Hello there.
And, of course, we got our fat guy.
Fat guy.
It always sounds
We got
like
the fat guy.
He's more tall and
we
skinny.
really
can't
we got the
enunciate
fat
the
guy.
He's
C.
more like a tall and skinny guy, I think.
The C word.
He's the guy with the flavor and the facts. Harvey is back.
Barbie.
Hello, fat guy here.
So let's dive into one of the most defining alternative emo
Wait,
pop
you didn't say
what
Julie
about
was here.
Julie?
of
Damn.
2000s. Well, I'm going through my fucking
Oh,
answers.
sorry.
Surprise.
We're fucking him up. We're fucking him
So
up.
let's dive into one of the most defining alt rock emo pop albums of the 2000s.
Emo pop, baby.
And how this young Vegas band turned MySpace hype into scene stardom.
Fuck yeah.
So
Oh,
I couldn't see
shit.
having a podcast about Panic at the Disco without my niece, one of my favorite human beings in this world,
Oh,
Julie.
you heard him. He said it, the favorite, you guys.
Right?
Keep that in
Oh,
mind.
I'm the
shit.
favorite. I'm the
It's
favorite.
on
Nobody
the
get that
lot.
twisted.
And just
Everybody.
to think, we were trying to fuck you up on that for
Hello,
missing
hello.
her.
Apparently,
You had a
I'm
whole-
the only one that read your show rundown there because I knew exactly when you were going to introduce
I don't read
me.
that
Right?
shit.
It was
Hey.
supposed to come later, but since they've
Yeah,
pressed,
they fucked it up. Way to
yeah,
go, guys.
But it's cool. I'll skip over that part later. But yeah, so Julie is here because she, of course, not only grew up with us here, with me, Harvey, and Sammie, and Dino, of course, because he's how
been
long-
around literally for, I'm pretty sure you were at my birth. So
Pretty close, I think.
Yeah, pretty close. I think you missed it by like 2 years.
Right?
honestly,
So yeah, we brought her in because I think, and correct me, you guys, if I'm wrong, that she's the one that kind of brought it over, at least to my knowledge. Like you were like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the
Yes.
Disco,
my little
and-
emo pop
and then
punk
Sammie like
phases.
just like fucking emo city.
I was thinking
I
about it
was seen as
earlier,
hell.
and I was like, when was the first time that I heard Panic at the Disco, or why? And it was
It was in
Julie.
the car with
it was
me.
Julie. How do you know it was in the car?
because I
It
actually
could have been
remember.
off of a CD,
No, I actually do remember.
a
Shit.
Walkman.
It was.
It was a burned
The
CD,
2000s.
probably.
It was
Walkman.
on my iPod, the
Mm.
old
Oh, yeah,
I
the
remember
iPod,
it on
that's right.
original
MySpace.
iPod.
MySpace. They were big.
That's
on
when I was
Were
My-
like
you guys
super
friends with
seen.
Tom on
LimeWire.
MySpace?
Hell yeah.
Who
Who
wasn't
was
friends
it?
with Tom? He was always in
Fuck
my
that
top
guy.
8.
When did you first hear this album?
Probably from you, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably so. It would have to probably stem back to Julie ultimately,
So
too.
I'm the influencer here. Got it. Thank you, guys.
Julie inspired
So-
everybody.
So today,
true.
like I said, we're gonna be talking about Panic at the Disco's "A Fever You Can't Sweat Out." It's one of the better albums I've heard. Sammie, get ready for this. It was life changing.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Oh shit.
Don't get me
They
started
were
on the
all
life
She
life-changing.
loves that when I say that because
Yes.
everything's
life changing.
Everything's life changing.
I feel
True,
that.
though.
That's pretty much true.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
can't
like,
argue
it
with
is
that.
true.
It is true. I hate
Especially-
saying it because I'm always going through life-changing events, and I just wish it would stop.
You know what's funny?
Seriously,
See?
give me a break.
Every single day is technically life changing.
Well, let me-
Please, God,
So-
There you
choose
go,
another
stop.
soldier.
this album is often like called like the pillar of the MySpace generation.
Fuck yeah.
It
See,
really
that makes
was.
What you
sense.
were saying.
I never
The
thought about it in
Pilar.
those terms.
And
That's what I
Steve-
was seen as
It's
hell.
actually true because that was totally MySpace era.
So a lot of
emo
people-
pop scene kids.
A lot of people actually don't realize that I think Panic at the Disco was what was the start of what's called the emo holy trinity, because they were founded by Pete Wentz, right, from Fall Out
Yes.
Boy.
Yes.
And so they were known, Fall Out Boy was known as the father, Panic at the Disco was the son, and then the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit was My Chemical Romance.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So they were known as like
So-
the emo holy trinity.
Yeah, you're right. My Chemical Romance does fit and kind
Yeah.
of fall under that because they were a little bit after.
They were a little bit
darker.
after, way darker.
Yeah, but no shit.
And so they were known, like the three of them all together were kind of known as the emo holy trinity. And
Hell yeah.
the like
Did
emo
not know
pop
that.
punk holy
Yeah.
trinity
Hell
of
yeah.
what a way to
You know,
get religion in
that's.
there.
I was so surprised when I read that. Pete Wentz,
Mm-hmm.
they had just gotten signed and shit, and Panic had just gotten together, and he started a record company,
Decay Dance.
and the Panic was the first band they signed, and they're still with them.
Yeah.
If they
Damn.
release anything, it's gonna be
it's
through
through
that same
it's through
label.
Decay Dance and Fueled by Ramen. Yeah, it's
Fueled by ramen.
and they were signed like Pete Wentz signed them without ever having any live performances like ever.
That's right.
It was
He saw
That's
he saw him
insane.
play, and they were playing a couple of songs acoustically, and they
Yeah.
were terrible.
horrible.
But he saw something in them, even though
Damn.
they sounded like shit. He was just like, I don't know, dude. There's something there.
Yeah, well, and even the very front man of Panic at the Disco then at the time was Ryan Ross, right? He
Yes.
was like,
Oh
one
my
of
god,
the
I used to be obsessed with
you
him.
loved Ryan Ross.
I was so
a
obsessed with
Brendan
him.
Urie girl.
Yeah.
I
to the
liked
day I
both
die.
of them, but like he was like the perfect emo.
He was.
fucking-
He
Guitar
was
player?
so emo.
Yeah,
The
he
guitar
the
player.
guitar
yeah.
player.
had like the
gotcha.
hair in
And
the
the
front
songwriter.
and like
Yeah, and he was the
He was
songwriter
the
for a
songwriter
lot
the
of
first
it.
two
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
he did do most of them, didn't he?
You were definitely a Ryan Ross girly. I was a Brendan
Ryan
Urie
Ross.
yeah, and
girl.
every time you could hear him singing, I'd be like,
It's-
"Oh my god, wait, that's
It
him."
would be hard. It would be hard for me to make that distinction. I mean, although you may be saying that for different reasons, but
They were
Um,
hot. Okay.
exactly. Not on that plane, but it'd be hard for me to make a distinction because Ryan wrote some unbelievable lyrics,
Yeah.
and the way he architected that album with the two different sides and the two halves and
the introduction, the intermission.
yeah, and the Baroque kind of
Mhm.
shit on the second half, which I love.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't have ever come alive without Brendan Urie singing it.
Yeah, his vocals are
Definitely.
To this
insane.
day-
So it
I
takes the
think-
both of those guys to make it.
Yeah, to this day, I think Brendan Urie's vocal ability is so underrated for what he is.
Yeah,
So
he's amazing.
He was trained in opera and like did a lot of other things. He's a musical theater kid, which really I think spoke to my musical theater kid because I was in theater
That's
all
right. You were a
throughout high school.
thespian.
Right.
I was a thespian. Thank you.
Thespo.
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 You know what's so funny, Julie, is because that's what made me want to get into stagecraft, and that's why
Yeah.
I did stagecraft for 3 years, and I was like, I loved it.
That-
I didn't
and-
do any of the other theater stuff,
No,
but I
it's
liked
so
building
fun.
the sets.
Same. Well, and I didn't like being like in front of people like that. Like
Yeah.
I was definitely an outgoing person, but I didn't think I wanted to be on stage. So I was more on the techie side too.
Yeah, I
Um,
love that.
But I think that's a part of my immediate draw to Panic at the Disco was this entire first album was very theatrical.
It
very,
really is, yeah.
I mean, even in the big song, right? I Write Sins Not Tragedies and that entire
Mhm.
music video. I mean, it's all stage makeup and clown production, and it's a giant circus
Yeah,
happening
and
in
you
front
know,
of you.
what I
Yeah.
was thinking about a lot of the songs on this album is that they all, at least for me, like this, listening to it and listening to the lyrics and like the way the music sounds, it all sounds like its own little story, like its own little play. Like
Yeah,
each
well-
song, like you can picture
Yes.
like the scene
Like
that's
the
going
acts.
on. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
100%.
like Act 1, Act 2.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is they even had, like I said, an intermission in the middle of the album.
Yeah,
So
and
my
and then a
dad hates that
And
song.
then a complete design change
Exactly,
of
like
everything
the
from
whole
there on
act
out.
two.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's what I had read, that the album is split in two halves.
Mhm.
Tracks 1 through 7 were electronica, pop,
Pop, yeah.
punk, and vaudeville rock fusion.
Yeah.
And tracks 8 through 13 were orchestral, and what you said, Baroque pop.
Baroque.
rock
Yeah. I've heard that phrase
inspired.
with them a lot too.
Mhm.
But
Fits.
Brendan, when he joined, he had just finished like a year of vocal lessons.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were practicing, and he was practicing his backup singing, and all the guys just kind of stopped and go, "Dude, I think you're gonna sing." They just heard it like when he was practicing back, because he just joined to be a guitarist,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden
Wow.
they heard him singing his backup vocals, and they go, "Dude, you're the one." Dude."
Sorry, Ryan.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, Ryan was supposed to originally be the lead singer, and
Really?
and what's funny is when you actually hear him on the album, like his voice is good,
It's not a Brendan Urie,
but
good,
it's
though.
not Brendan
There's no
Urie.
way.
Yeah.
No, he has
Yeah.
an iconic voice.
Exactly. Even to
He
this
has,
day.
I
he
love
has a
him.
really, really dynamic range, and he uses it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people have it, but stick in a range. He's like, this guy is all
No,
over
and
the
and I
place.
think that was a huge thing on this album too, is that he did everything from kind of that whisper, soft singing, right, where you really have to restrain your throat a lot. Exactly. And then to going to full operatic, like big long notes, big long
Santa.
wrists. Exactly. And then he's hitting high pitches, but and then his bass can drop into a really
he's
low baritone.
He's
Mhm.
so good.
yeah,
he's
super
so good.
dynamic.
Oh, I love him.
I just-
yeah.
Now I'm like, why the hell did I ever like Ryan Ross, that ugly
And you know
fuck?
what's
Just
crazy?
kidding.
Yeah,
No, he's not ugly, but
I-
I mean, Brendan Urie's way better,
And
to
None
be
of that
honest.
ever
Like,
even
he's...
mattered to me. I just loved the
Well,
music
yeah, Harvey,
so
because you're
much.
not gay.
man. I know.
And for
But-
Sammie and I, they were hot. Like they were
I
these
love Brendan
scrawny,
Urie.
like scrawny
I still like
little white
him.
boys that just had this
He has the perfect smile.
pale ass skin
Yeah.
with
Oh,
dark
God.
hair, and for some reason we
God.
loved them. And I mean that's why like fan fiction with them got really big.
Oh my god.
Ew, I don't know about that.
So no,
Okay.
there was like a whole lot of fan fiction that really started with Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy and all them, and really like young, like 17-year-old girls were writing some dirty things. I was like, oh my god, please stop.
That whole scene thing, man. That
It
was
was
great.
crazy,
That
yeah.
was
Hey,
crazy.
remember when I was seen?
Big time.
Remember?
Remember that shirt, the
God.
Forever the Sickest Kids.
I wish I.
Oh yeah.
You know what's so funny? I have like no pictures of myself during that time, and I want to see it so bad because
Oh, I
I was
have
such
plenty.
a freak.
Yours,
I
damn.
wore the most insane, crazy
Yeah.
I have
shit.
plenty of pictures of us from that time.
I
I'll
have,
send
like,
some to you.
At my peak of seeness, I don't even remember. Like I was, I
Oh,
don't know.
God.
Maybe it's better that I
I
forget.
never
Honestly,
followed
yeah.
you on MySpace. I don't think.
I
Thank
would never
God.
let you.
Yeah, fuck no. That was
You didn't
back
need to
then.
see that.
Back then, yeah, I didn't need to see that shit.
We were hot messes, but it was a fun time. It was a different time. Okay.
At first, I
The
gotta say-
Millionaires.
That part.
Okay, that shit's sick. They got some good
I
stuff.
love
yeah,
Millionaires.
They were
Oh
good.
my
They were
God.
Right?
So I want to take this opportunity to thank you guys for listening, and make sure to follow us on Apple Podcast, Amazon, Spotify.
Why does this feel like that
And
episode
if-
of Black Mirror?
And if you're digging the vibes, share with your fellow vinyl junkies.
Do you know which one
We
from
really
the new
need-
season?
Yeah.
Really looking forward to a lot more followers.
They just start saying ads in your
Ads, like,
head.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
yeah. When
yes.
you don't have
Yep,
money, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's
what
right.
this just seemed like. You were just like, oh
Yep,
shit, what
yep.
the fuck?
I did totally Black
Especially
Mirror,
with the
you
headphones
guys.
in, it's like all in our ears. We're all, oh shit.
So, I was gonna talk about a bunch of other stuff, but I don't know. Just listening to you guys is really interesting.
Yeah, I mean,
Panic was a super, like, at least for me, right? I was 15, 16. They really played into the like misunderstood teenagers at the time, and that's like that sounded off a lot in their lyrics more than anything. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
a lot of their lyrics like didn't even make sense sometimes, right? It kind of
Mhm.
sounded like when you were first listening to it, it was just a bunch of random like bullshit words kind of put together. I mean, even the song titles, right?
They're like essays.
They
Yeah.
really are. They're the
Yeah.
longest song titles I've ever seen in my life. I mean, lying is the
My
most fun a
dad-
girl can have without taking her clothes off. Like
my
what?
dad was just saying the other
Right.
day, how he was listening to Camisado
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
how he was like, I didn't realize how fucking dark that shit
That
was.
is
Oh, it's so
I
dark.
fucking would sing it from the top of my lungs in the car.
Which one's
Right?
Camisado? Because
Hold on.
I don't usually remember
The
song
names.
names.
I
Song
know.
names. And a little bit less now. Your house. Yep. Biddle bed. Biddle bed. Your hospital bed.
That's the scent of
Yeah.
dead skin on the
Yeah, this
linoleum
song's
floors.
fire.
But
It's
is.
so
God, it's-
dark. It's all about.
Yeah.
They're so fucking
recovery.
good. I can't believe it. I've been listening to this album nonstop for like a week and a half.
No,
and I'm like, why
seriously.
did I ever stop listening to this?
Since
Yeah.
you guys texted me, I was like, when's
Same.
the last time I listened to the whole album like all the way through? So I was like, you know what? I want to do it. And
I've been listening to it like full blast in the car, like
Same.
screaming my
Singing,
head
right?
off like
Yes.
crazy. Like
Fucking
I'm
passing
fucking-
out.
Yeah,
in the
I'm like,
freeway.
no,
I-
100%.
I've listened to it enough to put a significant dent in my year-end numbers.
Yeah, oh, no shit.
it's already there's already a few songs showing up on my on repeat
Same.
playlist, and I'm like, oh shit.
Yep.
Mine's like because you
Oh.
listened to this.
Dude,
That's
I remember
funny.
I didn't even really like it, not even after watching the video and stuff. But you guys, every time we got in the car, which we
Panic
did
at the
a
Disco.
lot, Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, you know what? That's so funny. I wanted to touch on that. I just remember all the time we got in the car and that CD would go on from the beginning to the end.
the end,
If we were
yeah.
going
Every
somewhere far,
single
we would
time.
listen to it, even if we were only listening to a couple songs. That is literally all we listened to, and
For
all of us
ever.
would be singing.
Remember,
Me, Julie, Harvey, Celeste,
All
even
of
little
us.
At the
fucking
top of our
Celeste would
lungs.
be
Tony,
screaming.
your dad
Loved
would be
it.
singing like I mean,
Oh my
all
God.
of us.
No, and he loved it too. Like my dad, who I think was the least like kind of
That would fall
pop
into
punk,
it.
yeah, kind of guy. Like he definitely even like fell in love with it too. There's something about the like electronica pop type stuff that was really
Yeah.
catchy.
It's so catchy,
So
and the
catchy,
lyrics, and
dude.
it's like so singable.
It
Like,
is.
Yeah.
Sit back, relax.
And
again.
musically,
Yeah.
it's really, really good.
See,
Like,
you
super
can't-
good
It's really
musically.
complex, actually. Like when
That
you
always
break it
caught my
down.
attention.
Like-
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then the way he sings stuff, like the melodies of the actual words, is like, I don't know the name of the song or the words, but it's like.
And the chain of events. Yeah.
Which one is that? That's
Build
one-
It's
God,
just
then
like,
we'll
it sounds
talk.
crazy because he's
I was
doing
gonna say,
that
wait,
with
hold on, I
his
have to
voice.
sing
It's
through
called
it.
Build God,
Build
then
God,
we'll
then
talk.
we'll
I
talk.
couldn't even, and that was way out of key, obviously, but
To be forgetting
it's just,
you
it's
when I
crazy the
can't
range,
go.
and then to be able to like jump around to the notes like that because you can hear it, and it's kind of like a bit of a sweep. Like
that was
Right.
even
Masha's
playing that on the
favorite song.
keyboard is like
Even she sang. She
Like,
wasn't
I don't
even
know, the
around that
breaks,
long,
the
and she was
pauses.
singing it.
Yeah.
And as fast as he sings those runs of words,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they're
Well,
clear.
then there was the song, something about the tables. What is
Oh,
it?
there's a good reason these
That
tables
one.
are numbered, honey. You just haven't figured it out.
Right.
That's my favorite song.
Literally, no, it's a great
That's the
song.
full
That's
name.
literally my favorite
no, that's
song.
the
Yeah.
full name.
Hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Their song names are ridiculous.
This one.
Right,
Oh my
right.
god,
But
I
this
love
one,
this.
how
Oh
quick
yeah.
of a coat's gains in.
This is the like Baroque part, right? The
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh my
piano's
God.
insane.
Yeah.
I'm wrecking this
So
evening
sick.
already. And loving
See, we
every
can't even
minute of
listen
it.
to it while we're doing the podcast.
Exactly.
We'll start singing the whole thing.
Yeah, I know. Make sure you cut all that out.
It's just so exciting.
Oh man, I remember just
It's the fact that he's singing like the vocabulary he's using is ridiculous. Like
it's advanced.
Good point.
it's so advanced. He
Oh,
taught
this
me
is where
so
he
many
starts
words.
Going
I didn't
fast.
even
Yeah.
know what nitroglycerin meant yet.
Same.
In
I mean,
that part,
now
speaking
I'm
of
in healthcare, so I got
dark,
it.
but like laced with nitroglycerin, it's like what the fuck?
No,
I would sing it, but I
100%.
don't know what it was.
Well, like even understanding like what Harlequin Girls was,
Yes. I
what
didn't
it
know what
was,
he
what
was
it was
saying.
referring to,
Yeah.
right? Things like that. And so the vocabulary he was using was so advanced, but on top of it, it's like to the catchiest beat,
I'm
and he's
the new
singing it so
cancer.
quickly.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like, I'm a-
fake guys, fake girls.
Yeah, and just how do you get that many words
He
in
has
such
to
a
be
short time?
dead on stage. I never got to see him, but to sing this shit, like
So I
live,
saw
there's
him
no way.
once. I saw
Damn.
them one
he's gotta be
time
breathing hard.
when I saw
Yeah.
him, Fall Out Boy, Cute is What We Aim For.
Oh my
Oh my god,
God.
cute is
I
what we
never
aim for
remember
used
when
to be
you
my
went to that.
favorite.
and Plain White Tees. I got
Oh
to
my
see
God.
all of them
Sick.
together because I was just such like a Vans Warped Tour girl, right?
They
I
never
loved-
played the Vans Warped Tour that I went to.
They didn't. Yeah, no. But I was such a like Vans Warped Tour or like that. Just kind of that was just my era. Like
Yeah.
I loved every
I
second
think
of
I
it.
know what show you're talking about because I remember you were saying something about
I-
there was like a mosh pit. Or
Yeah, I
something
went
like
with
that.
one of my
And
best
in my head,
friends
and I
who
was
passed
like, to
out.
Them?
No, she
You
my
mosh to them.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
This
my best friend and I went at the time. My dad
Damn.
took us, and she was like going to pass out
That
because of just
sucks.
how many people were there.
Yep.
So my dad had to literally like pull her
That
away from
happens.
You
the
know,
stage.
it takes experience because that has happened to a lot of people. It happens all the time. That's
I
a
had
great place
to-
to pass out.
I had
Pretty
to
sure we
help
all
your
have our
dad.
pass out show stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yep,
Well,
definitely.
I got a list of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
yep.
I was gonna say,
I don't know
I-
if I've done it at a show yet. at a
I've
show,
had
but
to
I
help your
know-
dad at the cake concert we went
Yeah,
to.
right,
it's
right.
so
I
crazy
remember that
because, like
story.
Harvey's saying, everybody has like those
oh my
moments.
God.
And if
The
you
cake
have gone to
concert.
enough shows, you know how to like kind of get yourself out of it. It's like
Yeah,
if you have
start
enough
falling, you're
time,
like, okay,
you have
okay.
enough time to be like, okay, something's happening. Like
No.
I need air. Or
Well, that was the
something.
thing is
Yeah.
your
Yep.
dad at the cake concert was
Like
he
you
was
know
just,
when you're going down.
he was
I
just
was-
high as
I
hell.
was fucked up, and
was just-
Julie cleared an alley.
I did. I mean, I'm kind
That
of
is
known as that
hilarious.
person too. Like even in my friend group, like I can get us from the dead center all the way out, and I will just push through.
Yeah.
I remember
Fuck
looking at
yeah.
her with my eyes peeled. So what's wrong? I go, baby, you gotta get me the fuck out of here now.
Damn.
So
I'm going
I
down.
literally told him, grab my shoulders, don't let go, and we just zipped our way
Fucking
out.
Julie.
Yeah.
Zipped out of there, and then I fucking started
She's the
feeling
boss.
better. It was just too much
I've like
weed,
climbed
too many
on
people.
people when I need air, like at a
Yeah.
show, just to put my head above everybody so I can get like fresh air. I'm
Well,
like,
that was
I just
you.
need to like.
Yeah, because there's a thick layer of dank air. At,
There
at
is.
can't
the
breathe.
head
You
level
can't
of the whole
breathe. It's just
show.
not-
yeah.
not
And
acceptable.
that heat
Okay.
is just
Yeah,
Oh,
they need to have
see.
huge fans blowing
That's
past
what I'm
everybody.
saying.
yeah, seriously. They gotta
I
like,
used
at
to
the
know
front
this.
gate
You know what's
to
so funny?
filter
I
it.
used to know the exact spot to stand at Soma if you wanted to feel the fan coming
fan,
from the
yeah.
side
Same.
door.
That one little door corner area.
You have to
Sorry.
like stand right there.
You guys, check this out. This
Oh,
is
wow.
when I
Oh,
saw
watching-
them.
Oh, yeah,
at
you
Voodoo
saw it at
Festival.
Voodoo Fest,
That's
right?
the video that you uploaded to YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Oh,
How
you
long ago
uploaded
was
this
this?
video?
Yeah, a long time
Forever
ago.
ago.
What
I
year it
remember you were
says?
so 2008.
Yeah,
I remember you were so excited because that's when we loved them so much.
yeah.
And you got to see Lil Wayne too, and I was
The
a huge
sick
Lil
ass
Wayne
Lil
fan
Wayne.
at the
You guys
time.
are- Wayne.
You guys were hugely into Wayne.
Oh my god.
The
But-
Carter 3.
Check this out.
Wow, look at that.
And look at how cute he still is. Like,
It's got that early 2000s quality. See, this is like
Still
vintage
eyes, I gotta
look
This
already.
vintage video right here. And I get the
split
just
like
watch.
heaven.
We're watching a video that I recorded in 2008 of Panic at the Disco. Playing I Write Sins, Not Tragedy.
And Nolans.
In Nolans at Voodoo Festival, the 10th
This
ritual.
is not that song.
No, I'm sorry.
You
No,
said the
and-
All
wrong
right, this was
song.
in New Orleans, huh?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's badass.
Well, and when you guys saw them, they still
And-
weren't at their like peak
This
yet.
is
yeah,
like,
you could tell too. Like
Yeah.
they're opening up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because
That's, like,
this
early in
song
the day.
or this album that we're doing came out in like 2006,
I
I think, and this is 2008.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's 2006 or 2007. I can't remember. But
Look right here.
you hear his voice.
the fucking crowd.
Oh, shit.
People crowd surfing.
Oh, they hit me right here. Look, I'm trying to get the band, and all of a sudden it goes
Boom.
crazy. Way to shake it up.
Oh my God, 2005. This album came out in
Oh, shit.
2005.
I was in 5th grade.
God, 20 years old.
5th grade.
You were in 5th
Oh.
grade.
Yeah.
And he's playing in October the entire album.
That's so fucking sick. Oh my God.
But do you hear?
What I
you
would
can
give
hear
to
his
be there.
voice
And you
even on
hear-
the
Sounds
recording.
so good. Sounds so good.
So good.
Where's the show at in October?
I don't know. Oh, right here. That's
Oh,
when
yeah,
I got
that's
hit by
awesome.
a
Yeah,
crowd surfer. That's what I saw. I got
Damn,
some
that's
video.
so cool. I'm
And that's-
jealous.
That's when
I was jealous at the time too.
I saw
Same.
I saw Dashboard Confessional again.
Yeah,
that
that's
time
right.
again.
So good.
Sick.
Wait, didn't we see them at the fairgrounds? Or you saw them at the fair?
I saw 'em.
I don't know why I remember that.
I
That
never
was-
saw them.
I don't think I was there.
I never saw
I've
that.
never seen
He's
them.
upset.
Yeah.
He's upset.
And even now, I wouldn't really care about seeing them because I wanted to see
They
them
played
then,
at Soma
you
like
know?
a few
Yeah,
I
months
don't-
it was
ago.
different then.
I'd see him now. It'd be sick to see him, but I'm not like dying to see him.
So these guys, yep, they were formed in 2004. Fever You Can't Sweat Out came out in September 27, 2005. Billboard number 13.
Wow, that was so long.
Certified triple platinum.
Yep.
You know what's fucking crazy that I saw earlier? You know how many
Who has their
plays?
sound on?
Oh, Dino,
Dino.
busted.
Busted.
Way to
We
go.
gotta have like a little audio thing and like play something funny, be like bam, 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 busted. Dino got busted.
Just an audio
Yeah.
saying
one of
you
those funny
suck,
radio
Dino. Way to go.
things. You know?
See, now it'll be off for like a week.
Like,
What was
why
I
haven't
saying,
I heard
people?
any of my fucking
What was I
text
saying?
messages?
What was I saying?
That's a great question. See, way to go, Dino. Way to
About
throw
when
us
the
off
song-
track.
I
It
Write
was me.
Sins, Not Tragedies has a billion listens on Spotify.
Yeah.
God damn.
Wow.
1 billion. And it just hit that. Like, pull it up
Not
real
too
quick
long ago,
on
I
your
think.
Spotify. It's gnarly.
I remember
Wow.
seeing
A
something about that.
billion.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah, tell me if I'm reading that right or if I was in the car and it wobbled. I might have added a comma and 3 zeros.
That's a lot of shit
Yeah.
to add.
It has a fuck
I know,
ton.
as I said the comma and I had to add the 3
Because I
zeros, I was like,
That's
ah,
a billion,
fuck.
yeah.
A billion.
It's a
But I
billion,
think that's
right?
because
Yeah.
that one song in
1
particular.
billion.
That was the one that like
1
blew
billion,
up.
That
9
was,
like
million,
mainstream.
1,691. And
That
we'll
was
make
that
it
one song from that
692.
album that like blew up and just
Yeah.
everybody. I mean everybody, whether you like
Even if you didn't like them.
yeah, whether you like them or not, it was going crazy. And even now, 20 years later, right? Like I do karaoke with my friends and stuff
Yeah.
and stuff sometimes. It's still one of the
Yeah.
most top
We
played
used to play it
karaoke
at the
songs.
skating
Like,
rink all the time.
At the skating rink. I mean, everyone, like when they are feeling in their nostalgia, like late 90s, early 2000s, born kid era, like that's Panic at the Disco
Yeah, it's in there.
is there.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
them, Fall Out Boy, they're all there, and that's
You should do
Yeah.
Fall Out Boy.
I know.
That
Ooh,
would be
Fall Out
fun
Boy
one.
would be a cool one.
That
It'd be
would-
very similar to this one, honestly.
honestly.
Yeah, it would be because it
The
was in the
stories
same
would be the
time.
same.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
stories like
would all be the
exactly what we
same.
were saying about singing in the car. It was always Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, Violent Femmes.
Oh yeah, Violent Femmes,
cute
for
is what
sure.
we aim for.
Yeah.
We went
Oh
through
my
a
God.
phase.
I was
Eclectic
obsessed with them.
listening.
It says the album embraced high school heartbreak, melodrama, and self-aware wit.
No,
Hell
that's
yeah, baby.
actually
There we
to this
go.
day one of my
Boy.
favorite.
That explains
songs.
me.
One of my favorite songs, "The Lying is the Most Fun a Girl Can Have Without Taking Her Clothes Off."
Uh-huh.
That entire song is all about like essentially sex, right?
Yeah.
And to essentially people like hooking up and kind of those little touches. Like when you really look at the lyrics, it's one guy is incredibly cocky in it, saying, you know, I'm a better fuck than the other guy.
Oh
But
my God, I
then-
love that song.
Right. But then there's another part of it of like, hey, let's remember those times when we were in the car and the little touches
Yeah.
and the little this and the little that. And to this day, it's still like one of my favorite ones because it takes me back to being 15, 16-year-old, like having a crush on a boy,
Mhm,
like,
mhm.
you know,
I know
being
exactly what you mean.
wondering whether or not they were going to kiss you, like wondering if they were going to hold your hand at the skating rink that night.
Oh God.
Like just all those little things, and it
Oh, the
takes you
skating
back.
rink, man.
Is he gonna
Good
spit on my
days.
hand? Sorry.
It's like, fuck.
But just taking us back to that time when we were, you know, teenagers and learning love for the first time, learning heartbreak for the first
Mhm.
time. Like
Yeah.
Shoot.
I will never forget my first heartbreak. I will never forget Sammie's first heartbreak.
I
Oh
forgot
my
it
God.
already.
Oh,
I've
God.
had a
Yeah.
million.
Love
Same.
and not love.
Yeah, not love.
It was
Yeah.
never love.
Not love. Yes.
Never love.
Yes.
Screw all them.
Did you guys like Pretty Odd?
You know what's so funny? I was thinking about it because after I listened to this album a bunch of times,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna listen to that one because I haven't listened to it in forever. And I remember at the time when it came out, I was super excited for it and I loved it. I was like all about it.
Yeah.
I liked so many
Yeah.
of the songs. And then I was listening to it again and I was like, ugh, so not me. There was a
Because-
few songs on there though that I was like, okay,
Oh,
that
9
used to
in
be
the
my favorite.
afternoon.
That used to be
I
my
love
favorite
that
song.
song.
I love that one still. But like a lot of the songs that I did like back then when it came out, I'm like, it's so surprising to me that I liked this
You know
before.
what's funny is that when that one came out, I actually didn't like it because it was so different from the first one, and
Yeah.
I wanted
Very.
more of the first one. And
Yeah.
especially back then, I wasn't as mature in like my musical stuff, you know, and understanding that everyone changes, artists change. You know, you can't
They all
like,
grow.
get mad at them and get upset.
I think the problem
about
was
the
is that it
change.
was so different. Like it wasn't a
Yeah.
natural evolution, right? That you see some people, some artists take. It was everything that the first album wasn't, and it was a lot more folky, a lot more accordion, acoustic.
yeah, very
Yeah, it was like-
folky, a
yeah.
lot more like
Psychedelic.
pop.
Yeah, a lot more
pop-ish vibe.
psychedelic.
It felt
Like-
like way poppier to me.
Like
Like
what
it's happy.
Beatles-ish.
It was happy, and we were
Like-
not trying to be
Like
happy.
somebody said it perfectly in this documentary that I saw. Something like Sergeant Pepper Lonely Hearts Club
Yes.
Band meets psychedelia kind
Wow.
of, you know.
Yeah,
Now-
it was. It
and I
was
can-
definitely more Beatley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%. And it's it does, even the album
I
artwork
feel
of it
that.
gives very Sergeant Peppery type
Yes,
vibes,
it
right?
actually does.
I actually like that album too. The first two,
It
and
grew
for
on
me,
me.
after the second one is where
Yeah.
it fell off. For me.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
and
I
that's
think
because
so,
after
too.
the second one,
Ryan
Ryan
was
Ross
gone.
left,
Everybody left.
and the
Yeah.
original bassist had left already at that
Oh,
point.
that dude. He got in trouble with the fucking drugs and shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
he got
the
in a
long
lot.
dick of the law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long dick of the
shit.
law.
That's such a.
He
That's
got-
such a.
He was the first one to go, basically.
Yeah, the bassist left after the first album, and then they had another bassist come in for Pretty Odd, and he actually was like part of the like Fueled by Ramen, like he was like a backup bassist for
Yeah,
Fall Out
exactly.
Boy, The Academy Is, Cute Is What We Aim For. Like he kind of was their rehearsal bassist, I guess you could say, and then he had literally a 8-hour flight to learn every single one of Panic at the Disco's songs at the
Damn.
time, and then play with them that night.
Damn.
So he had to learn it
That's
all on
crazy.
the flight, and he did, and he ended up playing with them that night, and then that's when like he ended up joining the band. But then Pretty Odd happened, and that was I love that album still. I think to this day, like there's a lot of it that I like.
Yeah.
It's a little
Yeah.
bit softer, a little bit, you know, like we said, folkier, a little bit more psychedelic. But-
yeah, it's
but
like
still
I can't not like
good-
it
yeah.
because like when it did come out, I loved it. Like I was like all
Exactly.
about it. It's just now looking back, I'm like so surprised that I liked it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's weird.
But then after Pretty Odd, that's when Ryan left and that second bassist left.
That's
so then it
right.
was
and they
down-
left to start their own thing, which
Yeah,
never
which
became
didn't
anything.
really
And
take
he
off
was
for them.
such a
Well, they
good
can't do it without the
lyricist.
front man.
He was a good lyricist, but I don't think he had
He
it
did
in
the
him.
whole first album.
But he
But-
didn't have it in him to be the front man that
Yeah.
Brendan Urie
Oh,
was.
Well,
And-
he didn't. He wasn't the vocalist to bring the words he wrote to life.
Exactly.
and
so true.
what's his name? Shit, I lost my train of thought. Sorry.
No,
Oh
happens.
shit.
Happens.
Yeah.
But-
yeah.
But no, so
Both.
then after Pretty Odd, that's when those two left. And then it was just Brendan Urie and Spencer Smith, who was the drummer.
Mhm.
Drummer.
The
yeah.
drummer still.
The
yeah.
drummer, yeah. And then it was just them two up until 2023 when they
And
officially
then
disbanded.
Yeah,
Panic
so
at the
it was
Disco.
just Brendan.
Because Brendan, well, even after he was just him as a solo project, they call it, and he quit because he had the baby.
Yeah.
But then I was just looking at my notes, and then he announces that Panic at the Disco would reunite as one of the headliners for the When We Were Young festival on October 18th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
Set to play A Fever You Can't Sweat Out in full
I cannot. I
for the
cannot
album's
tell
20th
you.
anniversary.
Wait, when is
Gosh.
this?
October,
Can we go?
yes.
October what?
Wait. This
Wait,
didn't
say
pass
that date
already?
again.
No, it's
No,
coming up in
October
October.
2025.
Hey,
Oh
say
my
that.
God.
What
that
October what?
festival.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck.
definitely
It says
down for some
When We
tickets
Were
on that.
Young festival
I don't know
on
when that is.
October 18th, 2025.
October
Oh, should we-
18th.
Son.
Should we do it for my birthday just a week
Son,
later?
bro? But how much are those fucking day
Those
passes,
tickets
bro?
are fucking expensive.
I
Like
know.
really,
It's
a
in
lot.
Vegas,
Oh,
right?
this is probably an
I
old
think it's in
one.
Vegas.
Yeah, it's in
It's gonna be hot
Vegas.
as
Lloyd went
fuck.
last time. We were talking about going to the next one too.
I would die to see them even now at 30 years old.
I know, right?
I
would
would
be
be
Damn.
in
Especially doing that album.
That
That
whole
would be like a
album?
dream.
It would be, you'd be
100%.
singing the whole time.
100%.
Fuck.
But the thing with like Brendan Urie, so he stayed still relatively relevant. I mean, he does the Greatest Showman's like their top song, The Greatest Show.
Yeah.
The like
yeah.
theme song. He did that. He's done songs with Taylor Swift. He released a bunch of albums on his own.
Starting at 425 one day.
I'll do it.
the
Wow.
I'll do it right now.
Shit no.
425 for one day.
the song High Hopes
Yeah.
is their highest charting
out song, yeah.
and it's from like the last album.
Yeah,
That
that
one
is
had to grow on
Do
me
you
everywhere.
too.
still
I
listen
hated
to
I
Panic?
do. Yeah,
You
no,
do?
I do. One of the last albums that they did is called Death of a Bachelor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Actually has my favorite song I think I've
Really?
ever heard Brendan Urie sing and ever.
I haven't
like, my
listened
favorite
to him
Panic
at
I
song.
all.
haven't listened to it either.
It's called Death of a Bachelor is the name of the
Uh-huh.
song, and it's actually about when he met his
Him?
wife.
Yeah.
But when he met his wife and he realized he was falling in love with this woman, and there's a huge part of him, his bachelorhood, that he was losing, and having to say goodbye to that part, as well as embracing the fact that he, found love and kind of kept moving forward. But that one's actually probably one of my favorite songs. One of, I think, his most like musically intricate songs, especially vocally.
Yeah.
Just the way that it kind of ranges for him is insane. But yeah, no, I still
Damn,
listen to
gotta
Panic.
to
I
that.
love
Never heard
Panic.
it.
I still listen to Panic. I mean, I've still heard Fall Out Boy, and some of their stuff. Do
Yeah,
I
I
follow
mean,
them
I
as
still listen to them,
closely?
but I usually just put the old stuff on.
Yeah.
And I like the new stuff, but like I said, almost always they have to
This
grow
one.
on me.
Oh, it's so
I'm
good.
sweating.
It's very crooner.
You're sweating,
It's
dude.
hot. It's hot, dude.
Steamy up in this bitch.
So
So this shows off his little crooner side.
It's hard to break past the first thing you heard, the first thing you loved by an artist.
Right.
It's hard to break through that fucking mold you built right there.
Yeah.
The
Definitely.
next ones after that, you're like skeptical as hell. You're like, I
Uh-huh.
don't know.
They fucking sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go through the 12
So-
phases.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck, I like it.
That's
so
about 11.
in the show, we always do what are your favorite two songs. So I'm gonna have to do it with this because you have to pick two songs.
I have some.
Two
Just
songs?
to-
I have them
and-
ready. I have them
and-
loaded because I've been thinking about this.
And what song would you get rid of?
Oh.
All right, easy.
The
That's
intro.
easy.
The intro.
Yeah, fuck that intro.
Besides the intro and the intermission.
Oh,
Oh, I don't
God
mind the
damn it.
intermission.
The intermissions, that one's easy.
Okay, honestly, hot take. I would get rid of I Write Sins, Not Tragedies only because
Oh.
everybody knows how I feel about the overplayed songs.
Yeah.
That one I could leave
Can't be
because
You
it's
Shook Me
just
All
like,
Night Long.
yeah, it's just like
Yeah,
I've
because-
heard it, whatever.
You
It's not their
gotta-
best songs.
You gotta kind of you gotta kind of list it for like people who maybe never heard it though, right?
Yeah, if I was gonna sell somebody on Panic at the Disco, I wouldn't show them that song. Okay, my two favorite, Time
Okay.
to Dance, and there's a good reason these tables are numbered, honey. You just haven't figured it out yet.
Yes.
Those are my two favorite songs.
Love it. Harvey?
And second,
Wait,
close third.
okay.
Close third lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking
Take
her
her
clothes
pants
off.
off.
It's so
I
good.
can't leave that out
I
because
always
that's
think it's
like
pants off.
I'm not good with the names, so I have no idea what these songs
give him the
are.
album.
shit. He has
Well, he
it.
has
No,
it,
I
but
He just
have-
doesn't know
I
the
just
names
don't
of
know
the
the
song.
song to the name.
Ari, give a little melody. I'll tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. We'll
Says
figure it out
that
for you.
Something of consenting to be
To be
forgetting
forgetting you in a cabaret song.
What is
That
What
is,
is
but
that?
it's better
but
if
it's
you
better
do.
if you do,
Okay,
yeah.
that's one I'll choose that I like.
the music video to that one
I
though.
love that music video.
It's amazing to this day. They're still in like a little cabaret stage. It's beautiful.
Yeah, this one, and I think the only difference between Martyrdom and yada yada yada. I think that's
Yada,
another
Oh
yada,
one.
yeah, that one's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's another one. I'll
The
have to
only
add on
difference
there.
between martyrdom and suicide is the media
Is the
coverage.
media coverage.
There we go.
Yeah, that one's good too.
But also facts.
Okay, which one would you get rid of?
They
to
said,
avoid picking the top song, but
Which
still,
one would you get
obviously,
rid of,
that's a
Harvey?
classic.
yeah.
Which one would I
one?
get rid of? Introduction.
You can't do that.
Besides the introduction and
Yeah, what the
intermission,
fuck?
Okay,
Jip.
damn.
They have to
Damn,
have
that's
full lyrics.
tough.
because that was my wit. I was gonna
I
say.
can't
that
get
was
rid of
the-
any of them.
I'm
That's
gonna
why I
say
had
Call
to
Me
choose.
Sado.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that
get it,
hurts
though.
me.
No, I don't get it.
I feel like I
I thought
never
you were gonna
really
say
liked
nails for
that one.
breakfast.
Nails for breakfast, tax for snacks. I like that song though.
Yeah, I like it too. I couldn't get rid of that.
Probably my two favorites are "Lying is the most fun a girl can have without taking her clothes off."
Yeah, boy.
Wait, is this Call Me Sado?
Nails for breakfast.
Oh
tax for-
yeah, this. Oh banger. Sorry, go Julie.
right?
Banger.
God, I can't pick just two. Okay, the whole
You have to
album.
pick
Yeah,
two.
I know.
I-
that's
you know what?
why.
That's the
I chose
point.
a close
That's the whole
third, a
thing.
close
Okay.
second to the second.
Okay, I would say my second one is probably "But It's Better If You Do." I really, really like that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a close third too, just because I constantly thank God for
Oh
Esteban.
my God,
I think
yes.
that one is really
That used
like,
to be my
Hola,
favorite.
hola,
Like way
Esteban.
back in the day,
Oh.
that
Hola,
was my
Esteban.
favorite.
Wait.
That,
Oh,
that
yeah,
one,
this one.
incidentally, is my favorite.
Is it?
That's
Oh,
so
shit.
good.
That
All
one,
right.
and I'd have to say number 2 would be Martyrdom.
Oh, I
Nice,
get that.
yep.
Now, one I'd get rid of.
Somebody agree with me here. Just kidding.
Honestly, like that's the thing is, I do agree with you because it is one of the most overplayed. Like it's just overplayed. I do get over it. Like
I feel
now
like
when I
maybe
see
those
it, I
should
skip
be
it.
removed from the song choosing. Because it's a banger. You're
It is a banger. I know, but like if you had to
If
get
you
rid
had
of
to,
one,
if the
I had to
producer
listen
told you,
to the whole
you
album
know what,
and
the
that song
album's
was
great,
missing,
you have to cut one song.
Yeah, no,
Bye.
that's
That's the
billion
launcher.
plays.
I
billion
well,
plays.
I'm not thinking in those terms. I'm thinking like if I'm gonna listen to this and I have to get rid
It's
of one
fair.
song,
No, it's fair.
that's what I'm getting rid of.
fight you on
Producer
that.
told me I had to
That's
cut
fair.
Fight
one.
this, Harvey.
I'm the artist. I'd probably get rid of the London Beacon songs about money.
Oh, I like that one.
That's a
I do
good one,
too,
too.
but I just like all the other ones more. Like I love
Fair. Again, fair.
I love everything else more.
Do you know
yeah,
what's
that's a
your
hard
removal?
So
one.
what's
If you
your
take out
second?
intermission, huh?
What was your second?
My second is
Martyrdom.
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 Hard word to say.
Martyrdom.
Martinani.
What's
All
one
right,
you get
Dad.
rid
But
of?
I still love I Write Sins, Not Tragedies, but I would agree with you. It's just way overplayed.
It is, and I mean it's great for what
Everybody's
it
talking
is.
about closing the goddamn door
Yeah.
every time.
Have you noticed?
Anytime.
Have you
Yes.
noticed that this whole time we've been kicking back and everything, we've been going through a bunch of songs. That's the only song that hasn't played.
Yeah, because we haven't really
we don't
talked
need to,
about it.
Well, we don't need to hear it.
No.
We've heard it
There
100,000
is.
times.
Fuck it, I did it.
All right,
Good
well, you're
ender.
next.
Yeah,
I
what's
know.
the song
Oh,
to
You're
next,
remove?
fool.
Wait, did Dino choose the removal song?
No.
I didn't, but I'd probably pick Nails for Breakfast.
Tax for snacks. That's so
Nails for
good.
Snacks. Yeah, they're all good. So I have to
Yeah.
pick a song I like to get
Yeah,
rid of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you won't let you
That's
get rid of
always-
the fucking intermission.
Yeah.
Which, well, I would
Everybody would have
gladly
gotten
get
rid of the
of.
intermission.
But you know what? I like
Although it is a good transition to that
I
Baroque
was gonna
style
say
on the backside.
I loved
goes
the
in-
transitions.
Yeah, it goes perfectly too with the song that's right after it.
Yeah,
And-
I meant to point that out earlier because
Well, and I
that's one thing
think-
I used to love about listening to the CD.
I
and, like,
love
the
this
album
song
in
so
its
much.
entirety. Yeah.
Oh, this is
Love
my
that.
first choice, actually.
All right, Dad, what are yours?
Yeah,
Let me see
time to
that.
dance,
He's
baby.
got to review the record real quick.
I just want to say the whole title.
In review.
The only difference between Martyrdom and Suicide is press coverage.
Number
For
one?
sure.
That's
yeah,
your number
I
one?
love that song.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
I
It's a
love,
good
one. So
love
good.
that song. And then probably Time to Dance. I really love this song.
It's a great song.
And like you said, close second, Build God, Then We'll Talk.
Oh
'Cause It
yeah.
reminds me of Masha. She always loved that song.
It's a great song. I mean, like that's the hard part with this is every one of the songs
I always find myself.
And
meant
then-
something different.
And I would get rid of Build God, and then we'll talk.
Wait, isn't that what you just
I
said?
was like,
Yeah,
what?
but being the producer of the album, I'm thinking if I let off the last song, I won't fuck up the order of everything before
Ah.
it, you know? Because
Right.
everything, like
It
you
was
said, you guys said
architected
it. That's
in
what
a-
changed my mind. You guys said it. That song goes so good after that one. I
Yeah.
was like, oh my God. The whole
Yeah.
thing
That's what
is built that way.
It's a concept album. It's really hard. It's like take the wall and try and pull a section
Yeah,
out. You
right,
know?
right.
Well,
It's
and
like it kind of
that's
fucks
why when-
everything up.
when
It comes
artists
with the
release
poster.
albums, even now, like even when they release them
Oh.
right on Spotify, I try to make it a point to listen through
Nice.
the album the entire way that
Yeah,
they
I
put
do
it out.
that
Yeah,
too.
that's
I don't
super-
shuffle
I
a
don't
new
sh-
album.
yeah.
There's no way I'm shuffling a new
Not when
album.
it first
Oh
comes
my
out.
god!
It comes with the lyrics and a poster.
I wanna put that up in my room.
Huge, like,
It's so good. It's such a good album. The band is so good. Even to this day, like
I love
Brendan Urie
how
carried it.
enthusiastic and how passionate we all are about this album.
I know.
We've just been fucking spouting off,
I
yapping
still
it up.
fucking play it and singing and shit. Usually
And
in the
for-
car because can't sing it that well.
For me, I
Yeah.
can't think of too many
Same.
artists that I liked since I was in my whole life that I just don't like anymore.
Right?
You know, most of them I
Yeah.
still like. I don't like Julie said, they're not in rotation.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But when you
Active
go back to
rotation,
listen
but
to
I
it,
still
you're
like
like,
them. I'll
fuck
still
yeah.
go back and
Yeah.
listen to them, but I
Yeah.
can't think of anyone except maybe Ted Nugent.
Uh huh.
That
Ted Nugent.
That's fair. Because I was kind of talking shit on AC/DC last time. Not really,
Yeah.
but I'm like fucking.
Yeah.
They're fucking overdone.
Yeah,
But
it
they're
was
classic,
funny.
I love
Put a
them.
That
fork
was
in
so-
them. They're
that's
done.
why they're
No,
classic,
what
right?
it was so
I don't even
fucking
remember
funny.
what
I
I
left it
said.
in there. I was gonna take it out, but I'm so fucking over them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
They play the same
Yep,
songs
yep.
over and over
On the
and
radio,
over. It's
yeah.
like waterboarding.
But obviously they're classic. Grew up on them, so.
That's the hard part with artists like that, right? Is that like you do get tired of it, just like we do with I Write Sins. It's like you get over the song, even
Yeah.
though it's a banger. Like it's still so good. The music video's freaking amazing, but I'm over it. Like I'm
Yeah.
done. I've
and
heard it 100,000 times.
What's a Bitch's radio made a hard turn before you guys really were old enough to listen to it, because before, they had DJs
Yeah.
that actually played the music.
Uh-huh.
Now they've got playlists that are created by some dude in an office, and the person just plays the playlist
Yeah.
and talks in between.
Yep.
yeah.
You don't spin anything. He doesn't take requests and shit. I mean,
no
that's all
curation.
there's
Yeah.
it's just whatever this guy thinks.
You guys remember
Yep.
listening to any of the Panic stuff, like on 91X or 94.9?
Just I Write Sins, Not Tragedies
Just
is the
that
only
one
one.
song.
They
Yeah.
didn't play. I don't remember them playing
Actually,
any of the
yeah,
other
like,
songs
I don't
on
have
there.
a memory of listening
Because
to it on the radio. so I
a
can't.
lot of their songs had curse words, and they weren't like.
Yeah, we used to play the
censoring them out.
clean
Oh, yeah.
version at the skating rink, and
Yeah.
especially because my mom, is Christian and stuff. She was like, "The goddamn door." She was like,
Yeah.
"Oh no, hell no,
She's
Sammy,
not
turn that
right.
off."
That's when she was hardcore.
Yeah,
Not
she
the
didn't like the
goddamn door.
goddamn.
Not
God dang.
no with the goddams. No, but they like.
Haven't you ever heard of closing the door?
Well, and even in I Write Sins, right? They say the word whore, but
Mhm.
they censored it to just be the shh. Now,
Yeah.
Oh,
so now
yeah,
it's just
that's
the
right.
shh.
It's like just a little.
Yep.
Exactly. So they did the one song, but I think nothing else ever. Unless you knew, like,
I mean, they
if you
can't
know,
play
you know,
lying is
right?
the most fun on the radio.
Yeah.
No.
That'd
But
be cool though.
I think that's what it was. Is if it wasn't. If you knew Panic at the Disco and you liked them, then you would go and seek it out.
Yes.
But if you didn't, they weren't as radio play heavy as something like Fall Out Boy. Like,
oh yeah.
Fall Out Boy was
okay.
way more
Yep.
radio play heavy.
100%.
And I think it
dance.
is because it was
Yeah.
a little less niche, I think, than something like Panic with the like electro
Yeah,
pop.
they
like,
were emo for the emos.
For the
It-
scene
Yeah,
kids.
they were
Scene
right,
kids,
They
that's
were
it.
riding the wave in.
They
Yeah.
did, yeah, no, they did for
Scene
sure.
kids.
And I mean, like I said, Brendan Urie made an entire career out of it. He's still.
Hey, I used to watch him on Twitch.
Me too.
'Cause he
You
plays.
know
He
why I love that first song? Because he talks about the web zines. Because you used to talk about them a lot. You used to talk about the web zines and how they were trying to make them seen, and like in the whole song, it just reminds me of that time. Because you guys were all
When I was
about
on the
that
blogosphere.
yeah, in the blogosphere, you were
My
connected.
dad always was like, "Sammie's on the blogosphere again."
He
She's
did.
connected.
I was
Leave her
just
alone.
always on my laptop constantly or my phone texting.
Oh my God. Do you remember we would get in trouble for sending too many text messages?
Oh my
I never
God,
got in
what
trouble.
it?
I was
Have to pay for
unlimited
text messages.
because my dad knew that I was texting.
Oh,
all
I was
day
not
long.
unlimited, and my dad would take my phone away.
Fuck yeah,
My dad. That's why I have the nickname, the Texter.
The
yeah.
texter.
The
Texter, Pendexter.
Now I don't text people back.
Do you remember my dad would literally come into the room at like 2 a.m. and I'm still texting some random
Can
like,
you imagine
15-year-old boy?
if the service plans were
I
like
would
they
be
were when
texting
texting
literally
first started,
Everyone.
Oh my
and you'd
God.
buy it like blocks of 150 or 300 messages per month or whatever?
That's
How, would you-
what-
Yeah,
how,
that's
how
crazy.
long would that last you? 150 messages.
Not long. That's what I was just gonna say. Is like
An
I
hour.
was literally texting
Maybe 35
all
minutes.
day
all
long.
day.
All kinds of
100
people,
would be
like
in 20 minutes.
3 different
Right.
friends, maybe a boy. Most of the time, I was just texting I was just
Like that
texting
Hillary
everybody
Duff,
and
that
all the
Hillary Duff
time.
meme was
Yes.
LOL. Sending a video to my friends.
Sam and I-
Just
Sam and I
literally
would-
That's the
texting
Twin Towers.
constantly, and I keep thinking back, like, who and what was I texting?
You were
all
texting
day.
me. You and I would text each other
And you were
in
on
the freaking
Yeah, we'd be
same
sitting
room.
next
on
to each
social
other.
media and shit. You were posting all the time.
I
Yeah.
was
Like,
always
you had
posting.
Twitter. And
I was posting all my statuses like in the moment. I'm eating a sandwich and it fucking sucks.
people would tell me about her tweets and shit. There would be some fucked up shit.
Yeah, but I would post some crazy shit.
about
He
that?
was still angry.
If I
then.
ever get famous, like, please don't look at my Twitter because I will be canceled
He said, "I
instantly.
can't.
Yeah, just
can't do
don't
that.
run for public office. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
used to be
Well,
like,
I
oh,
mean,
Actually, anymore, I
nowadays-
guess it doesn't fucking matter, right?
Yeah.
if I see
Nowadays,
one
maybe
more
you
fucking
can.
retarded Kermit meme, there was a picture of Kermit all ripped up.
I take that back. Run for governor.
Yeah, I run for governor.
Oh
No,
my god!
But Sammy and I would literally be texting each other in the same room. We were
I
talking
should
shit
do
about
that all the
Harvey.
time.
Fuck
I don't talk shit about Harvey.
That's not true.
Yeah, sure you guys did.
It's because he was being an ass.
See, that's why you guys were so Panic at the Disco. Internet banned for internet kids.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
It was so good. It
We
was.
grew up with the progression of technology and
I
Yep.
to
Love
this
that
day.
for us.
maybe
to
more
this
so
day-
social media and the internet.
You guys are
literally
lucky.
blowing up.
That because the next generation is going to be beta.
Oh God.
How would you
Bunch
like to
of
be right
bitches.
behind alpha and be beta?
Oh my
Ew.
god. That'd be too
The whole
beta.
generation. You're like
That's
We're
a
the-
you know,
we're
beta is
the
a derogatory term.
beta generation.
You're a beta.
Oh,
You're
God.
beta.
That's true. That's offensive.
Yeah, it's very
It
offensive.
really offends me.
When somebody calls you a beta,
Oh,
who's
yeah.
calling
Hey,
you that? Who are you hanging out
nobody.
with? Too many young
That's-
people.
No.
Younger
I've
than
never-
me if they're calling you beta. Shit.
No, I'm just, well, because of being an alpha guy, you know.
Well, who said?
I think
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
I was cool in the beginning of this shit.
Yeah, that's true. We've really
Remember?
derailed.
What
I don't know
happened?
how we got here. I don't know.
And now you're
got
beta.
some scrapping going on.
Uh,
You're a
beta.
beta
At the
bitch.
end.
Beta man.
Fuck. Yeah, we're at the end. I'm sweating. It's
I've been sitting on
8:15.
this stool
no.
for
My
way
ass
too long.
hurts.
That's not what I meant.
Oh, I'm like, oh, are we done? I'm just kidding.
No.
So I guess that is a wrap on this week's deep dive into A Fever You Can't Sweat Out. From circus core pop punk to emo glam, Panic gave us an album that defined an era. Really, really love this episode. We got some good upcoming episodes. We got like Depeche Mode, Foreigner, Beastie Boys coming down the line, so stay tuned. I'd like to thank the production team. And of course, I'd like to thank Julie for coming over and
Thanks,
enlightening us
Julie.
with
Thank
all
you
these stories. It
guys.
was
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So
great.
much fun.
Very deep knowledge on Panic. That was great.
I
Definitely,
do.
I mean,
definitely.
it's safe to say we all love the album. So
Yeah,
At
so-
least,
And
yeah.
I'm sure
if you haven't listened to it,
This-
then what are you doing?
You gotta
exactly.
get this album.
You
Just-
guys, everybody, you guys have to listen to this
And
album.
listen
It's
to it
Don't
awesome.
be
more
like
than
an
once,
old
'cause-
person and be like, oh, it's like
Well,
so
most
not
of
my
them,
thing.
imagine all my Gen Xers out there that are listening. Don't worry about it. You guys got to listen to this shit. This shit is sick.
What is
or-
Gen
I'm
X?
sorry.
Like, how old are these
It's
people?
awesome.
How old are these?
How old are these Gen Xers?
1964 to 1980.
Yeah.
God
Oh,
damn.
okay.
Look
maybe
across
not.
the
I'm trying to
45.
think about somebody. I'm like, are they a Gen X? I don't know.
If
Yes.
you're, they were born before
Take a look
before
across
80.
the studio.
But see, Gen X was cool because we were at the end of the 70s, grew up in the 80s. Yeah.
See, but
Well,
that's
and
also what I think
the
about
cusp.
millennials, like me, Harvey, and Sammy's
Yeah,
age.
you guys did the same
We
shit. From,
Had, I think, the best version of a childhood that I think anybody could have because we had it before social media, before
Mhm.
anything really like crazily blew up, but we were at the precipice of it. So MySpace we started, Facebook we started,
Yeah.
like all that stuff just it was way different than
And you
Yeah.
guys were raised by latchkey kids, by
That
Gen
too.
Xers that we were raised by ourselves. So,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm like
it was kind of like that. You guys were
Well, yeah,
always
it's like I
out
said at
doing
the
shit.
beginning
Right,
of this
we're
episode.
outside a
Thank
lot.
God you're cool.
Yeah, there we
Yay,
go.
Otherwise,
Full
I wouldn't be
circle
this
moment.
cool.
Yeah.
Twice.
full circle moment. We're back to being cool.
You and my mom. If you guys weren't fucking hippie stoners, crazy people, I would not be
I
this.
wouldn't know half of
Yeah.
the stuff
Unhinged.
I know.
I feel the
Yeah.
same way about my dad too, and then obviously fortunate enough to be raised with your dad too,
Yeah.
right? Once we all lived together, so being raised with all of them in like one house, man, we made some
Yep.
really cool people.
I remember your
Panic-
dad
Yeah.
brought fucking
Panic
Marty's
managed.
My
Pa-
dad,
I mean,
yeah.
Panic was a millennial era band, but they punched through to Gen X
Yep.
I
Yep.
think so.
Yeah.
because
sure.
we both love Panic and we're
Yep,
Gen X.
yep.
Yeah. My dad
Danielle
loves,
Right
loves
loved
around
them.
that
Yeah.
likes Panic, so
Yeah.
you know.
It's definitely one of those ones that travels through, no matter what age, you can relate.
So I want to take the opportunity right now to say another hashtag NBS. Hashtag
NBS.
no bad songs.
No bad
No bad
songs.
It's a
No
vinyl
bad
hunger
songs.
approved rating.
Yep. So
Got
this
that
is a
vinyl hunger
must for
stamp.
your collection. Whatever you're collecting. If you're collecting vinyl, you're getting this. Basically.
You
I
got
love
to.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to, man.
I mean, if you're building the
Hashtag is so
Spotify
out.
collection, it's probably not, do what you want to do.
Do you, boo? Do you?
So we'd like to thank all of you for listening, and make sure to follow our channel. I'd like to take the opportunity to thank the YouTube channel Band Prevail for their excellent videos. So go subscribe to them. They're awesome. They got a bunch of documentaries on like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco. They got a lot of documentaries. The guy's awesome. He's also pretty cool. So thanks for listening. Do you guys have anything to add before we sign off?
I don't think so. Just enjoy Panic.
Open the goddamn door. It's hot in here.
I know. We're listening to
Open the
all right,
goddamn-
since not tragedy to end the podcast. So I'd like to, again, thank you all for listening. And this is Harvey saying, and Julie, thank you so much for showing up. And we'll bring you back for Fall Out Boy for sure.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'll
buddy.
be so fun.
She's great on this. You did great, Julie.
Yeah, you
Thank
did really
you.
good.
Good
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
These are my podcasting
Next time we'll
dreams
have
coming
bleachers
true.
in here.
I
We're
appreciate
going to
it.
get rid of his bed and just put bleachers right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need to sleep.
That way
I know,
we can
fuck
get
that.
a big,
You know what? I'm going to put a
studio
sofa.
audience.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
studio audience.
Get yourself
I
a
like that.
Murphy bed.
Yeah, Murphy bed.
See?
That's it. So, yeah, so this is Harvey saying thank you all, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Adios.